Joining me now, co-founder of the Greater Houston Trucking Association, Tony Salas, and Florida Ports Council President Michael Rubin. Good morning to you both.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Michael. So the Biden administration doing a big old victory lap, but just look at this headline from the Wall Street Journal yesterday. It says the Southern California ports are struggling to trim the cargo backlog as Omicron surges. And the article says that a day before Pete Buttigieg was in California, there were so few dock workers that operations were effectively halted. So what's really going on here?
Well, it's way too early to declare victory. In fact, the congestion over in California is getting much worse. Over 100 vessels now there that are waiting to get in. It's actually faster to get over the East Coast of the United States with those vessels than it is to get into California. We're open here in Florida. We're hopeful the administration will take some of those potentially available dollars and invest them in supply chain routes in Florida. We didn't get any money in the last round. I'm sure our bipartisan delegation from Florida is expecting some dollars to come to Florida. You need to invest in other supply chain areas, not just California, and the problem has not gone away. The prices are going up, and people are still seeing, just go grocery shopping and try to find some products that you would expect to be on shelves.
Yeah, without a doubt. Tony, take a listen to more from Pete Buttigieg this week. Watch this.
One of the reasons why Christmas was not, in fact, canceled is that ports like LA and Long Beach moved record levels of goods. Considering the pressures that this country and these communities have been under, that is an extraordinary achievement.
And Tony, you have a different explanation as to why most people got their Christmas gifts on time. What is that?
Sure. It is a stretch to say that any one person could save Christmas. The reason Christmas was saved was due to our hardworking truckers, both men and women. Our current estimate is that there are over 600,000 total drivers in the United States, with over 200,000 being female drivers in the U.S. These are women with families and children that are putting their livelihoods on the line for us to have goods and services that we consume every day. So if credit should be given to anyone, it needs to go to these hardworking men and women.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. And, you know, Michael, I know that in Florida, as you said, things are running smoothly. But off the coast of California, and you mentioned this, there currently is a backlog of over 100 ships off the coast of California. And to put that in perspective, before the pandemic, there was usually it would be unusual for there to be one ship waiting to unload their goods. So how did we get here?
Well, it's been a problem for a while. That's just a congested area in California. Look, they're going to move record numbers of cargo just because, its population continues to grow. But the Congress and administration needs to invest in supply chain routes outside of California. We can't expect California to service the East Coast of the United States. It's just not practical. It's too expensive, and the cost will be borne by the consumers out there of that. They need to help us build that supply chain route around the country.
Yeah, and one of the ideas, and it's already been happening, is that ships would be traveling to Florida and unload where you are because things are running so much smoother. Tony, one of the reasons there is a supply chain issue right now is because of a lack of truck drivers. And we just got the inflation numbers yesterday, overall inflation up 7%. From your perspective, how long do you think this is going to last? And explain why you think there is a shortage of truck drivers today that could be adding to this issue.
Sure. We still face a serious shortage, and that is why here at the Greater Houston Trucking Association, we are working hard so that we can ease the threat to our economy and our way of life. We certainly believe this is not a time to be giving credit to one specific person. This is a time to be working. Texas has the largest concentration of truck drivers in the country and maybe the world because of the Port of Houston. And so we believe that it really depends on giving back the honor and the pride of the industry. We need to educate our children that it's okay to be a truck driver and that college is not for everyone.
Yeah, Tony Salas, Michael Rubin, both people who are trying to keep things moving as best they possibly can. Thank you for joining us this morning.